What's up, guys? So today we're not actually doing the Wonder Trade Battle Challenge. We're just going to be doing some OU battles with a team that I designed a long time ago, so I don't really remember much of it. But before we get into that, I wanted to just take a second and explain what's been going on with the channel. So I've been really busy lately with work, schoolwork, that sort of thing. And I've also been trying to mess around with different recording softwares to see what will actually work to let me get above my 15-minute limit that iMovie forces me to use. So at the moment, I'm actually using a program called YouTube Capture. So this is obviously from my iPad, so my apologies for the poor video quality. But we'll just see how this goes. Hopefully, we'll be able to upload a video longer than most of the ones normally, but what happens, I guess. I don't really have any high-tech equipment, so we're just going with what we've got. So let's just get straight into the battle, which is what you... I'm not logged in? Great, not this again. Okay, so now that we're actually logged in, let's just get straight into the battle, which is probably what you all came to see. So this will probably be an interesting battle. It's been a long time since I've used this team. I don't really remember all of it. So it looks like we've got our opponent using a Kangaskhan, Tauros, Helioptile? No, that's not its name. Heliolisk, that's what that third one's name is. Pyroar, Ambipom, and a Zangoose. So it looks like we have a mono normal team against my whatever the heck this team is. So this should be very interesting. I'm assuming he's going to lead with his Kangaskhan, Mega Evolve, Fake Out, that type of thing. Vulcan doesn't really fear that much, although we might want to keep its air balloon for Tauros. So let's just go with Thorns the Chestnut, which is probably one of my favorite physical tanks. It's got an absurd physical defense stat, although it's got a bit of bad typing for defensive. It gets access to Leech Seed, it gets Bulletproof, which blocks a variety of attacks. It gets its exclusive move, which is Spiky Shield, a basically protect that deals damage to a physical attack that's incoming. It also gets Fighting Stab to help really deal with these normal types. So if everything goes well, we'll probably get a Leech Seed set up or something. Just Spiky Shield their Fake Out and try to beat this Kangaskhan before it sweeps our team, which hopefully it won't. But what we've got, I would say, is we're probably going to need Swellow to sweep in the late game, especially because that Zangoose is probably going to be pretty scary. But Swellow does the same thing, but faster. So here's the Kangaskhan, like I expected. So we're just going to Spiky Shield because I'm hoping he'll Mega Evolve Fake Out, which, if he does, gives us free damage on him, negates his attempt to deal free damage to us. Oh, he looks like he didn't Mega Evolve, but we do get the Spiky Shield to deal some damage for us. That's good. Now, he doesn't have any Grass type, so let's just get up a Leech Seed here so that we can get some health back. Just start whittling down this Kangaskhan. But if this isn't his Mega... Well, no, I know it's his Mega. It has to be, because he doesn't have any other Megas. Unless he's just not using one. But no, he probably is using one, especially considering he's already got some Pokemon from the 6th generation, so it's not like he's not using Pokemon that were introduced in X and Y. So, most likely what we're going to see here is he used Fake Out again. Why would he do that? I mean, I guess he is mono normal, so I don't really... Honestly, I don't think this is going to go very well for him, but I don't really know why he'd try Fake Out when... if you don't know, Fake Out just... it only works on the first turn, but it guarantees a flinch. So basically, it's just used to deal some free chip damage, maybe get a revenge kill, or lock up someone for a turn. Whatever you really need. So here we're just going to go for the Hammer Arm. Okay, he went for Double Edge, so he's going to be taking some damage too. We're going to get the Hammer Arm off, and then he's probably going to die to Leech Seed. Is he gonna... Yeah, he's down. Okay, so that went really well. Chestnut sort of just invalidated his whole first Pokemon. So let's Spiky Shield here because I'm seeing another Fake Out incoming. Oh no, Aerial Ace. That's really good for him actually because he's got the Technician ability making it even stronger. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything that wants to take a Flying type attack. We could go into Jolteon, which would outspeed next turn. So yeah, let's do that. but I don't know. Oh, he went for double hit. Yep, we lose. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, do I have Protect on Swallow? Yeah, I do. So let's go into Swallow, Protect to get our Toxic Orb to trigger so that we get our massive attack bonus, and then we can just start sweeping things. So here's the Protect, we block his double hit. He's not healing, so I'm guessing... I don't actually know what item he has. It can't be a choice item, because he's already just used it. Maybe a Focus Sash or something? I guess, perhaps, but it's not going to matter because Guts Swallow using Facade is absolutely broken, because Guts doubles the user's attack stat as long as it's got a status condition, which Toxic definitely is. And then Facade deals, or has twice the base power, just for having, why can't I think of words? Oh, yeah, just for having a status effect as well. So, we have a 140 base power move that's getting the same type of attack bonus. We've got a big attack buff from our ability. And honestly, we're in a pretty good position to sweep, but I don't want to deal with this Helioptile, Heliolisk. I'm thinking of its pre-evolution. But I don't want to deal with this using Swallow, so we're just going to use U-turn, get some nice free damage. He's probably went for Thunder or maybe Rain Dance, because maybe it's a Dry Skin Thunder set. So let's just go into Thorns again, because I'm guessing we won't take very much damage. Yep, there's the Thunderbolt, does almost no damage. We're fine. And then I'm guessing he might be Specs, because he didn't go for the Rain Dance. So let's just go Hammer on. Oh, he's not Specs at all, but I don't know what his item is. I guess it doesn't really matter because he's down anyway, but not really sure why he was thinking Dragon Pulse against a Grass Fighting type. Doesn't really have a very good advantage. So yeah, looks like we might actually win just because we brought Chestnut, although that Pyroar does have a pretty good chance of giving us problems because it's a normal fire type, and it's usually a special attacker, which is basically everything that Chestnut fears. He forfeited. Okay. To be honest, well, that is a surprise, but he was getting beaten pretty badly, so... Okay, it looks like we've got a much more meta team here. So we've got an Alakazam, which is probably his Mega, to get some nice damage off. We've got a Holocha, which can do some seriously dangerous physical sweeps. It can probably run Sky Attack, Flying Gem, or Power, more likely. Or maybe Acrobatics Flying Gem. The point is, he's going to be running on Burden, so as soon as he uses up his consumable item, he'll be a lot faster. Gengar, which in this context I'm guessing is a Staller instead of a Mega. Then we've got Dragonite, Espeon, which is probably his lead, or just there for the threat of a lead. And then Darmanitan. So I'm thinking... let's just lead Jolteon and see what happens, because I like our ability to deal damage here. Okay, so he leads Gengar, that's good. We're probably faster unless it's my Scarfed Gengar, which it most likely isn't. And we've got massive special attack behind a super effective hit. So we're just going to immediately get rid of Gengar with one attack. So that worked out pretty well. This is why I love Choice Specs on Jolteon, because it really makes Jolteon's high speed carry it further. Because while it's super fast, it ordinarily doesn't pack that much damage. But if you put on a Choice Specs, it does a lot more. And I'm not really sure why he switched into a Psychic type. Psychic type when we've just used Shadow Ball. So we're just going to use Shadow Ball again and take out most of Espeon's health. Yeah, your Calm Mind isn't going to help you, friend. You can't heal fast enough or survive long enough to get past my Shadow Balls. Phrasing. Anyway. So, it looks like we're probably going to go 2 for 1 here. I'm guessing Jolteon isn't going to last much longer after this. And he forfeits again. Well, to be fair, he kind of played himself there by going into another Pokemon that was weak to my attack and letting me get the free damage instead of needing to switch. Because if you had gone into that Dragonite or maybe Holocha, Shadow Ball wouldn't have done very much damage, so I'd have probably just switched out and gone into something else, which would have given him a free turn to do whatever he wanted. But since he obviously didn't do that, and it looks like we've got a lot of time left for this video, assuming we can get past the 15-minute mark especially, so let's just go into another battle and see what we've got. Ooh, that's a Mega Pinsir. And then a Jirachi. Jirachi is never fun to deal with because it's always running like Thunder Wave, Iron Head shenanigans. Because Thunder Wave gives you a chance to not be able to do anything. Iron Head, with its Serene Grace ability, which it's forced to have, gets a 60% chance to, upon hit, make it so you don't do anything. By paralyzing you, it makes it even more likely that it'll outspeed you. And then that's just going to be problems. We've got that Pinsir, which is going to be very painful because Mega Pinsir is actually really, really powerful. And then we've got Weavile, which is a nice fast ice type, but we don't really have any dragon types. Swellow is really the only thing that would fear it, but that's about it. We've got Politoed, which is just a rain setup Pokemon most of the time. A Azumarill, which can pack some serious damage, but probably won't... Well, actually, yeah, if we're not careful, that Azumarill is going to sweep our whole team. And then Landorus, which is Landorus, so... Okay, he leads Politoed, we lead Chestnut, and he immediately forfeits. Immediately. Okay. I guess we're going to go for another battle then, because every opponent so far has forfeited. Ooh, this looks like, once again, a rain team. Oh, but that's probably a Sap Sipper Goodra then. Because he's got three Pokemon that really don't want to see any grass-type attacks, so it makes sense for him to have Goodra. So let's go into Vulcan here. Okay, that was a terrible move. I should have known that he'd probably go for Politoed to set up his rain team instead of going with his Ferrothorn. No matter. We'll just go for the Stealth Rock. We'll probably survive this. I don't think we can get burned because fire types can't really get burned very well. And then we can just... Honestly, I almost want to go into Sigilif here, because if he's attacking, Sigilif is moderately tanky, and it's running its Stored Power, Cosmic Power, Roost set, and then if it burns us, we don't really care because we have Magic Guard. So yeah, let's just go into Sigilif and see what happens. Toxic. Okay, that's fine. Hope you like Poison then, but I think it's more important to get... Yeah, it's far more important to get this Cosmic Power going first. Because we're going to need those stats, especially with that there. So let's go Psycho... Oh, I forgot. Psycho Shift doesn't work with... Psycho Shift can't give a Pokemon that ordinarily wouldn't be able to get affected by a status condition, that status condition, so trying to Toxic the Ferrothorn was a bit of a waste, but that doesn't really matter, because we're not taking damage from Leech Seed. Gyro Ball probably won't do much. Magic Guard, I think, might even make it so that we're not affected by Stealth Rocks, which is amazing, but a lot of our other Pokemon are, so that's not as fun. But let's just see how much of a sweep we can get going here. Let's get up our Cosmic Power. Oh, crap. This thing's probably running Dragon Tail. Yeah, it most likely is. So let's just go for the Stored Power while we can. No damage. Yep, there's the Dragon Tail. I thought it might do that. But we get our Toxic, which is good. So now we can go for Sod, and he switched to Ferrothorn. It appears we're just getting outplayed by everything today, and it's probably... Nope, it's not Rocky Helmet. Okay. That's fine. I don't have Roost, which was probably a bad idea on this set. Let's just go Brave Bird, go for the free damage. Okay, maybe not free, and very painful. Not very much damage either. That's not very good. Okay, I believe I got up... Yeah, I got up Stealth Rocks earlier this game, so that's not a concern. We don't really have anything that wants to go into this Ferrothorn besides the Vulcan. But Vulcan has the issue of just getting Politoed switched in. Oh, I really need Hidden Power Grass on this thing. Or Jolteon, that is. Okay, let's go Vulcan, I guess. Try to scare out this Ferrothorn. So he's almost guaranteed to switch into Politoed to get up the rain and reduce my damage even more, and of course scare me out. So let's go Earth Power. Yep, here's the Politoed I knew was coming. So let's try to just get some free damage. That was pathetic. This is very not good. We can survive one or two more Stealth Rock switch-ins, but we don't really want to throw in Abomasnow yet. So let's just go Chestnut, because we won't really care that much about a Scald. Unless it does that. Yeah. I was afraid we might get burned with that. So now he's probably going to switch into Goodra. So this is an interesting test. No, Ferrothorn. Okay, so let's see how much... Alright, that was actually moderate damage, and would have been a lot better if we didn't get burned by that Scald. Gotta love them 30% chances to lose the game. Okay, so now you're going into Thunderous, just giving it free Stealth Rock damage, but we're not doing anything with that. I hate to say it, but Thorns is in a really bad position here. So... I guess let's just go Leech Seed if we can. Oh, but we're bulletproof! He went for the Focus Blast when we're bulletproof! Okay, so because he... Wait, hang on. Let's scroll up through the battle log for a second. Did we ever hit that Goodra? Not physically. Okay, so we don't know if it has... or which ability it has. But I'm guessing he's going to switch out here because I'm thinking he might be Spect. Let's go for the Leech... Nope. I was very wrong. I thought he might go for a switch out because he might want to get back some health, but I was wrong. Spiky Shield. Get the free shield up. Block that... He has Psychic. I didn't even know Thunderous got Psychic. But wow, through the Leech Seed and everything, we're stalling out... the burn. We're not dying to the burn. He's probably about to one-shot us here. There isn't really much we can do about that. We can try to stall another turn with Spiky Shield, but it probably won't work. I guess it's worth a try. Yeah, it failed. I thought it would, but worth a try. Oh, he's Life Orbed. Okay, that makes sense. But he's also got Volt Absorb, which means we can't kill him the way I'd want to with Jolteon. But we can go into Abomasnow and just go Ice Shard to get this thing out of our face. So there's Thunderous down. We at least brought down something in this battle because we're probably going to lose terribly. So, okay, so he's not going for, he's not going into Goodra, or at least he hasn't yet. So I'm thinking Mega Evolve to get up the snow so that he loses his rain setup that he wanted, and then go Giga Drain because he has a lot of water. Okay, this is fine because he's going down this turn either way. Because we will do enough damage to him so that after Hail he still goes down. Oh, but he baited us. Oh, he baited us so hard. Because now he does this. That's not good. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to have to sacrifice Vulcan here. He switches out. Alright. That's fine. I guess. Okay, now my worry is that this is the Crit Every Time Kingdra build, which is basically Focus Energy, Razor Claw, gets up a bunch of damage. Yep, it's the Crit Every Time Kingdra. We're going to lose. But we knew that for a while already. It also has Swift Swim, which makes this very bad. Okay, so it's running Scald instead of Surf. I suppose the burn chance is nice instead of the damage. Let's see, if it's max speed, we can't outspeed it at all. So let's just go into Abomasnow, whatever you want to call it. I named mine Abomasnow because a friend and I were messing around with it one time and wound up stumbling onto that. Oh, I forgot Abomasnow is super slow. Yep, we're just going to get crit down. The problem with a crit build for us is that it doesn't matter how much special attack he loses. So he's probably going to switch into, oh, I want to say Swampert. I guess let's just go Shadow Ball. Nope, it's Politoed. Okay. That's fine. We're going to get this thing gone for good now. But we're still going to lose a lot. Because now he's going to get a bunch of extra speed for this. But we can go into Sigilif, which is immune to Earthquake, so we get the free turn. Now we can go Psycho Shift, and no, we can't because we just got wiped out. Yep, we've lost. Okay, so it's not a very fast Swampert at all then. But that doesn't really matter because we've still lost. Alright, let's see if we can go for one more battle. This will be a nice test of whether this recording software can actually upload a video of any length to YouTube. So, let's just go for another battle. Worst case, I suppose I just make this a different video. And it looks like we've got another pretty meta team. We've got a Skarmory, which is gonna probably be his lead. We've got a Mega Diancie, probably. Goodra, which is a really annoying special tank. Black Kyurem, and no, that's not being racist, it's literally called Black Kyurem. Gengar, and then a Weavile. So I'm liking Vulcan's odds here, because we've got a way to super effect the majority of his team. The only thing we can't really super effect is that Goodra, and then his Gengar, which is of course what he sends in. But that doesn't matter, because the number one thing we want to do here is... No. Oh, great. Gotta love them misclicks. Okay, but he's just going to be spamming Destiny Bond, so it doesn't even really matter for us. I think I have to use Lava Plume. Yeah, because he's eventually going to... Okay, cool, we got the burn. So now it doesn't really matter what we do, because Destiny Bond or not, he's just going to lose. Because he dies to the burn and not me, which means Destiny Bond doesn't do anything. So I'm half guessing he'll Rage Quit here, but we'll see what happens. But now that we've got the 3 Stealth Rocks up, okay, he sends in Diancie. Let's just go Flash Cannon, because that's 4 times super effective, same type attack bonus. We're just gonna blow this thing out of the water. Okay, goes Diamond Storm. That's a decent chunk of damage and leaves us open to an Earthquake, but we're just going to wipe out his Mega in one hit, so it doesn't really matter for us. And let's see what he does next, which is, again, probably going to be a Rage Quit because Pokemon Showdown. So this is actually going pretty well. We've got our Heatran, which hasn't really taken much damage. The Diamond Storm we took didn't really do anything significant, it just sort of did some poke damage. We brought down Gengar, which was kind of scary, because it is a nice way to deal with Sigilif, and it's immune to... why can't I think names? Swellow's strongest attack. But he then sends in Weavile, which is probably going for a go-for-broke knockout attempt. So, let's see here. They have the same base power. I'd go Lava Plume just in case somehow it survives. Or somehow we both survive each other's hits and then I get the burn, maybe? Okay, Knockoff, which doesn't really matter because he got rid of our item earlier. And then we just bring him down with Lava Plume. So, this Heatran is just wrecking his whole team. Okay, there's the Goodra, which means we're probably doomed here. But I'm okay with letting Vulcan go down because we've got other ways to deal with his remaining Pokemon, and Vulcan's already brought down like half his team, so I don't really mind. Let's go into Sigilif. It doesn't seem like he's running a Dragon Tail set because he hasn't really gone for any setup first. Although it makes sense that he wouldn't have set up anything yet because of the whole situation with Skarmory getting obliterated by Heatran in an instant. But now we've got extra defenses. We've got a burn that we can give to this Kyurem, which is amazing because Kyurem in this form is very physically based. So burning it is going to do a lot less, means it does a lot less damage, which is allowing us to survive here. And because we know we're faster, we can go for the Roost here, get up some more health, and then not take super effective damage from its Fusion Bolt attack. So let's just go for another Roost, get some more health back, and then next turn we'll probably go Cosmic Power. So this Sigilif set is honestly kind of a bit of a troll set, because it's basically transfer burn to anything you feel like, get up massive defenses, and then use Stored Power, which scales based off of how many stat bonuses you have. And so if you get like the max stat bonuses in each physical and special defense, you get like 240 base power on a same type attack that can just obliterate almost anything, unless they have a dark type, which is actually a weak point of this set that I haven't really thought out, because it makes something like Houndoom shut me down completely, because Houndoom is immune to the burn that I would transfer, and immune to Psycho Shift, so it can kind of just sit there and do whatever it feels like while Sigilif sits there as well. Okay, let's just go for one last battle. No, I don't want a challenge. I probably hit the rematch button instead of the main menu button by accident. So let's just see if we can get one more battle in. Let me just fix my camera for a second. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, hey, it's this guy again, I think. Or a variant of the same team. No Politoed, though. So that's actually better for us, because without a Politoed... Oh, I bumped my recording table. Sorry about that. Without a Politoed, he can't really get up any weather to make it so that our fire attacks do less damage. So Heatran will be able to deal with Weavile and Pinsir and Jirachi even better. We've got Abomasnow, which will, if it can survive for a turn or two, absolutely obliterate this Dragonite, and this Landorus for that matter. But we don't want to lead it, because Abomasnow is one of our stronger Pokemon, and it would probably get wiped out immediately. I guess let's lead Jolteon for a fast sweeper and see what he does. Okay, so he leads Dragonite. This is good, because we've got Hidden Power Ice instead of Hidden Power Grass, which is nice, because Hidden Power Ice gets the 4x super effect, combined with our high special attack stat. Dragonite does have multi-scale, though, so it'll probably survive. Oh, we critical hit, and it still survived. But that's fine, because now we just go into Abomasnow, get off the free Ice Shard, and if I wanted, I could Mega Evolve too, but I want to save that turn of getting Hail so that I can do more things. Oh, he has Extreme Speed. I forgot that Dragonite gets Extreme Speed. Kind of surprised it wasn't running Weakness Policy, though. That would have made it set even better. Okay, we do not want to continue this here, so... the thing is, if he goes Thunder Wave, we don't have anything that wants to take that anymore because Jolteon is knocked out. So I guess let's just go into Thorns, kind of as a sacrifice. Oh, I forgot that they shared weaknesses. But Fire Punch is not really a big deal. Let's actually see if we can bait him into it. If he uses Fire Punch again, nope, he's just going to switch. That's fine. We get the free switch into Heatran. So now we can just go Lava Plume and... Wait. He's probably... Yeah, he's going into Azumarill, which I should have expected. But that's fine. Maybe we'll get lucky and... Yup, there's the burn. So because he's burned, he's not going to do as much damage to us, so I think we can afford to set up... He went for Aqua Jet. I thought he would go Waterfall or something. But because he went Aqua Jet and did, like, no damage, we get the free Stealth Rocks up. Which means Pinsir and, why can I not think of names? Weavile are going to have a very difficult switch-in ahead of them. So now we can just go Earth Power. Aqua Jet is doing no damage, we don't really care. Earth Power will make it so that... Oh, Citrus Berry. Oh, wait, it's a Belly Drum set, and it didn't just go Belly Drum to try to get its attack back? That or it's just a tankier set, trying to do some stuff with its huge power ability. Either way, let's go Flash Cannon here. We don't really need to do that much damage, we just need to weaken it enough for the burn, but we do get the knockout anyway, which is nice. So now he's kind of running out of options. I'm expecting him to switch into Landorus, because he can then Earthquake us and knock us out immediately. Yep, there's the Landorus. But as you see, it took some damage. It would have taken more damage, but because it's also ground and not just flying, Landorus doesn't care as much as it would about Stealth Rocks. So I'm thinking we want to save Heatran here, so let's go back into Chestnut. Yeah, because Chestnut really doesn't care about Earthquake. So now we can just go Leech Seed because you don't have any grass types to absorb it. You get up to Stealth Rock, but I don't really care that much because now I start draining your health. And now I can actually just go Wood Hammer. He used U-turn. Fun. If he goes into Pinsir, I'm going to have a bit of a problem. Oh no, there's Weavile. Okay, that's fine. So Wood Hammer, what the heck? How? I get that Weavile is frail, but I didn't realize it was that frail. So let's go Spiky Shield. Hope he goes for something physical, or that makes contact. Okay, went for Icicle Crash, which doesn't make contact, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to go... Oh, he misses. Oh, but I miss. Oh, that's not fun. Wow, we both got messed up there. So, I can't expect him to miss a second time. I'm going to go Spiky Shield once more, just to get the extra health back. Maybe see if I can stall out and hopefully get the RNG on my side. So let's try another Hammer Arm. Icicle Crab, yep. I kind of expected it to bring us down, but that's why I wanted the extra turn of regen, just in case there was a slight chance we could survive that, but no. Alright, let's go into Vulcan, because Vulcan annoys and stops most of his team. And now we will definitely want to go Lava Plume, disregarding anything that Landorus can do. But please don't flinch. No, yeah, we flinched. This is why I hate Jirachi. Because Jirachi's Serene Grace makes it so that it'll flinch you basically every time. Oh, it didn't flinch! Come on, burn, burn, burn. No! Oh well, that's fine. Swellow can bring it down without too much trouble, because now we can go into Swellow. Protect to get the extra damage, because against something like a Jirachi, we're definitely going to need it. So we protect, he goes for Iron Head, we negate his damage, but he does get a bit of extra regen, which is not fun. But now we can just go U-turn, hoping that the neutral hit will bring him down. Yep, it does. Okay, so we're actually in a bad position here. Neither of our two Pokemon are in a very good spot at the moment. I would have really preferred to have Sigilif get get a Cosmic Power or two before it gets thrown in against whatever comes its way. So I think the thing we have to do here is Psycho Shift to try to burn this Pinsir, because if we burn it, its attack stat is reduced significantly. Quick Attack, cool, we survive, which means we burn the Pinsir, giving us a lot more time that we can endure its hits. So now we can go for Cosmic Power, because I don't think it'll do enough damage in one more hit to bring us down. Oh, X-Scissor. Nope, it didn't. Cool. So now we get the Cosmic Power, meaning our defenses are even better, meaning we've got even a better chance of surviving. So now we can go Roost, get some health back, and then next turn we can... Oh my god. Oh, that crit was so close to beating us. Oh, that was rough. Okay. I don't like our odds of... Of course it's running Sword Stance. Okay, I don't know why he didn't Sword Stance a long time ago, but... That's fine. Okay, let's get up a Cosmic Power, get things to a bit more of a neutral stance. I'm thinking he's going to try to Sword Stance once more. So let's get up some more... Nope, he's just going straight for X-Scissor again. So we'll get more defenses, meaning unless he gets a critical... Nope, he's just going to go down here. That's nice. So now here's the Landorus, which is a bit of a problem because... if he predicts this well... Oh wait, no, we're probably slower, so if we Roost first... Oh, no, we're faster, which means... Okay, he's just going to be throwing out U-turn. And he forfeits. Alright, so I'm probably going to leave the video here, but before I do... yeah, I've done this at the beginning and end. Anyway, so just a quick scroll through the team I've been using, because I just realized I forgot to do this at the start of the video. So this is just a somewhat standard set. Sigilif is its troll set, just getting a bunch of defenses, using stored power to wipe things out, Psycho Shift to burn physical attackers, that sort of thing. Jolteon is a nice spec set that I like using. It gets some nice speed because of its absurd base speed. And then with its choice specs, it gets a lot of free damage in addition. Swellow has a Toxic Orb, which, while it doesn't have the same ability that Sigilif does to negate the passive damage, it does have Guts, which makes it so that Swellow can disregard... Well, not disregard. It does make it so that Swellow can get a bunch of extra power from it, and then Facade is one of its strongest moves like this. We've got a mixed Mega Abomasnow running Blizzard for the 100% hit chance in the hail that it produces, Ice Shard for priority to try to beat things, Giga Drain to get a bit of health back against grass types, and then Earthquake to try to deal with rock types and fire types. Then we've got a kind of standard Heatran set running an Air Balloon to try to give it that free turn against ground types. So it gets Flash Fire to give it immunity to fire completely, and then it's got Stealth Rock to set up Lava Plume, Flash Cannon, and Earth Power to deal some nice damage. And then we've got my personal favorite Chestnut build, which is Leftovers with Bulletproof. So its goal is to basically set up Leech Seed, Spiky Shield to stall, and then Wood Hammer or Hammer Arm to bring down whatever it's up against. Alright, so that's going to be the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comments, let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys next time.